what a control he has over the balls. And I mean all three balls. This time he put the red exactly right. So he has 4 options. We can take you viewers through what he's doing. This time just all the runs from 33 and down. 33, 32 and you name it. He's made all runs. Surely the only player.
Off the red.
Perfect hit.
Very good.
Maybe has a bigger repertoire of the two, but Tayfun is so good at position play. He gives himself a lot of easy shots, and yeah, he's a difficult one. But this is a shot that he plays so well. He plays this like yeah,
it's like a pickup point,
like a break shot. Of different start in a more producing mode.
We had a peculiar match earlier in this tournament between Tayfun Tasdemir and Dani Sanchez, where Tayfun built up an enormous lead, 30 points. And it looked like a simple victory over an opponent as strong as Dani. But like you said, Tayfun had a little bit of trouble closing it out, making the last 3-4 points, and Dani made a big comeback. Lost in the end, but he got out.
Some players are far behind, they just score even more, and you're never really safe. Yeah, this is going nicely.
And this is going to be a totally different match from the one we just saw. Martin Horn, Mr. Tasdemir, run 20 of the break. That's what Horn did against him in Charm.
This one too long.
That's the first mistake.
That's a mistake.
So the run ends at 10. Good start for Tasdemir, but he would have loved better matches you will ever see.
40-39 in 13 innings.
I think it was 15 innings.
If he missed there, but I found a 6 in the end to be first out.
Yes. And at that moment he had nothing like the reputation.
Not super slow, this one. It's too complicated to play. Plays only 3, and this is very good.
Perfect.
Position plays is sometimes goes for a little more difficult shot or a more difficult speed. That happens, but this tournament he has been in his own game, just collecting points.
And when he's at the table, there's nothing you can do.
Little fluke is always good.
That's a nice fluke from Mr. Tran. He will apologize for that one.
Cue ball didn't have the good direction. It was corrected by the kiss. Also going for not really slow speed here.
He's
a
erratic
little up and down.
sometimes, yes.
But a great player, and
We have Din9 Go, who played like fantastic 3-cushion in the Continental Cup in Seoul a couple of years ago.
another brilliant player. Probably is going to play this one really slow. No, I'm wrong again. Stop the ball here, stop the film, and all the balls will be in the middle. But they kiss together and stay in the middle. But nobody actually ever stops playing 3-cushion. It's such a nice game. Nobody wants to stop. So he might have started again. Qualifying group, and then they met in the first round of the, I think it was even back-to-back 2 matches. Might have been, but says a lot about him. And this is looking pretty nice. This guy is
He's finding
really
his rhythm
really
now.
on fire. He has been playing so well in this tournament. He's a complete player. He has a very good speed control, which is good for these ultra fast tables. He can produce runs, and when he doesn't find any possibility, he can play safe really good. And he has one of the most beautiful strokes. So straight. In Korea, a Korean World Cup tournament, and I made, I don't know, made 2 or 3 in my inning, my shootout inning, and he made his first point, and then the second was a really sensitive 3 cushion, and he played it so difficult. His cue ball was frozen, and he played it high cue, ultra soft, and kind of a half draw. This is nice. Full corner here, I think, for the point. Didn't hit full corner. It's enough.
They also practice a lot.
Very robust players. Not easy to disturb those guys. This looks a little short, doesn't it?
Looks. Yes, you're right. A little wry grin from Tasdemir. Possible to land there.
Here, position play again from Tran. Red ball played to the cushion, but not to the cushion. It should be exactly in front of you. You have many options. Tries the same again. He can go on forever like this. Oops, no point. Aye.
So the gap has been closed. Tasdemir open.
Cross table shot, many times better than the... You think he's going to play this as a draw shot? Draw back to the same long cushion and then the 2 cushions behind the yellow.
We'll see.
Looks like he's going for it. This is pretty deep. If you use extra speed, it's also a good safety shot. But becomes so difficult to make.
Tons of quality in that one.
Unbelievable, that is so nice.
Of course, the fact that the tables are so quick helps a little bit. Twice around to the long chance.
Yeah, he goes short cushion first. Do you think he aims for the gap there behind the red? So this was actually a miss. Many players just play down there somewhere,
Yeah, down there
and hope
somewhere.
for one of the variations. This might spin a lot on the 3rd cushion. Yes, it does. That one needed... Goes short, long from the red. What does he do with the kiss? Ah, he goes after it. Nice. Oh, that was a great shot.
Yes. Good
cue
the
ball.
one cushion players are so good at, like the Martin Horn type shot. He does, and he makes it look easy.
Yeah, I like that. Only speed. Perfect.
I've never had a conversation with Mr. Tran because my enjoys himself. He's a nice fellow.
Always ready for a joke,
Yes.
but of course with language problems, it's more slapstick maybe.
And the same goes for his countryman.
This is everything but a sure point. That white ball is not in a perfect position. If you miss it
Back
once,
up?
you
No,
miss it
too
twice.
much. Could he maybe have made a
Play
combination
that one
shot?
at all at slow speed because it's so far away and you need some draw. Nice little 3 cushion here from Typhoon. No chance to play position.
It's
Only
best
can
option, but don't think he's playing it.
long short with a thin hit so that the red does not hit the yellow.
Oh,
Extra speed to hug the short cushion.
wow.
Short, long, short. Little safety shot, but he makes those all the time. I think we can rename those shots. Why doesn't he play the tiki here?
I don't know. That's
Because he wanted to show that he can play that shot as well.
there was room to go in between
Yeah.
those two chances.
Again, Kiss avoiding.
Beautiful quality in the cue ball.
Such a control, wasn't it?
Yes.
And his outshot was, yeah. It was like a horror movie, so difficult, and he just made it like that, and he won the tournament. Dragging it with lots of spin to make it long enough.
And doing. Made it look easy.
So, is it an advantage to have 150, 200, 250 people on your side? Or is it a little bit an advantage for the other player that he has a chance to beat all of those guys and not only one opponent?
I think both of these guys are.
Maybe a little bit feel that he is disappointing all those fans.
Yes, that could be a factor. The
You know,
expectations
from soccer and from other sports.
We have never seen, I think, the typical Davis Cup crowds where a good run by Nikos yesterday.
Look at this. He's completely free.
Applause, even though his opponent was Turkish, so that was thumbs up and head off to the crowd. Yes, Mr. Turan is now taking control of this match. That's
Completely playing his own game. He does not care about the
No.
score, who's the opponent.
he's just playing billiards and enjoying it.
Doesn't play red here.
Trying to double the rail.
Beautiful hit.
Does it have the legs?
But does it have a deviation? No, it's straight. Nice shot. 7 cushions.
Twice around with speed. I think he wanted to be even deeper in the corner, but he has done enough.
Stays at the table, which is really important now for him. Can't let Tran run away. Tran is a good fighter from behind, but he's
Sanchez
also
and Merckx, just to name two, they can win from behind, but they
excellent front runners
are
also.
fantastic front runners. If you let them take a 12-15 point lead, you're never going to see them again.
Is he playing 3 cushions here? Or no? Looks like short, long, short. Little spin. Perfect shot. He has decided he can escape the kiss here.
And he can.
Oh yes, nicely done.
That's a good shot. He has to hit this so thin that it really doesn't make a big difference if it's on the rail or just off the rail. He has to hit it thin anyway. Not going to have a totally different reaction.
Looks perfect.
If you have to hit it like
Hit a sixth of the ball, something.
I'm not gonna predict another 50-49, but you never know. Third rail, and it was gonna be long, but I was wrong.
I think he got too much speed on it. He usually plays these very soft, much softer than most other players. And that is very thin. But good. Never gets worried.
Did you know that the Vietnamese are the most optimistic people in the world?
And I also know that they have the lowest
about life expectancy and about financial security and about family and about housing, all these things. How do you project your life to be 5 years from now? And as it turns out, the Vietnamese are the most optimistic country.
Here we have one of the most optimistic
Yeah,
Vietnamese.
he's a great guy. Great guy with $1 million smile.
I have never heard a bad word from that man.
Oh no, he's so nice.
All that, but he almost knew that he was going to score on that side. So either his cue ball comes up in front, or yeah, they stay both close to the corner. So good chance for long, short, long. No, short, long, short. It is, of course. No, it's the other way around. Sorry. Raymond Keulemans, together with Semi, making a exhibition. Keulemans says, I'm going to play long cushion, short cushion. And Semi says, stop, Raymond. This is not the long cushion, this is short cushion. And Raymond says, if I say short cushion, it is the short cushion. Nice shot again.
I think I have a theory that top players, when they are, in good harmony with the table, they understand what is happening. They sometimes have an intuition for the correct side of the third ball to hit. And maybe it's not even conscious. In many cases it's subconscious.
Tayfun at least has to use some reverse English or some speed or both.
And he does, and he makes the...
Also people standing up watching the matches. Close to the kiss. Very close to the kiss, but no problem.
There's the hand gesture. I was not...
Seldom played shot.
But he opens up the position very nicely.
We don't know how does the spin take. But no problem for Tayfun. He gets wonderful position. He can create one more here. Just needs the red to go out of the long cushion.
Gets a nice...
Perfectly controlled white ball. How about the yellow? Is it long enough? Oh yes, it is.
Yes.
Table
Easily.
stretching.
Also try to play it with almost no English. What is he going to do?
He has a lot of long cushion to work with down there in the corner.
He played it very dry.
Pretty flat.
Very
Nice.
flat and very nicely.
All right.
That's what he does.
Pretty good.
Pretty high standard.
1 of 10 and some sixes or stuff like that. Great shot here. So controlled. Thin hit. It should be the easier point, of course. Thin and no kiss. Was a little close.
I'm not really fond of.
Cannot be played any better than that. So good.
Made it.
Yeah, now I see it. It's more than possible. Maybe even easy. He didn't.
No,
He missed
no.
the corner.
Should have been deeper in the corner. By a lot. Wanted.
You're so right about that. Chance for Typhoon to come back into the match. Slow down his cue ball a lot there, so
Short.
kind of.
I gave it the full beans. Well, he didn't.
That was
A few errors by Typhoon.
too long, is it? Ooh, gets away with it. The cue ball with the red in the middle. Actually, it's not much easier when you use more speed because it's too close to that corner. So slow is maybe the best way. Short E.
Yeah. And that's maybe the first time we see a little grimace, a little annoyance,
Yeah, first negative.
negative
Thing on
energy
his
from
face,
the
yeah.
Vietnamese. Didn't like that. And he has given a chance. To Tasdemir.
Playing it softly. Made sure that the yellow came.
You have to say he needs 7 or 8 points now, at least.
Exactly where the balls are going. Cushion work, and it seems to be okay.
Don't miss it short again, Typhoon, because that's a line you have played before.
He was warned.
1, 2, 3, 4. Make that 5. The fact that Jaspers has 2.5 hours rest and one of these guys does not. How important is that in your view?
Some players don't mind playing 2
Just
hours and then
Going on.
1 hour break and play 2 hours more. Maybe it's depending on how the second match starts. Most players prefer to play the first semi-final, but it's very individual. Good shot here from Tran, keeping his
Lots of left-hand
hand
English.
English, but he plays the thin hit for a
Top.
safety shot. Oh, he even gives it 2 chances. That's interesting. Fast enough for a 5 cushion. Probably would like to play this one with full English, but not possible, so he has to play it flat.
And does a great. It's a good shot. And people are going to ask me, Bert, how often have we had 2 semi-finals both ending in 50-49?
Happy for Tran, but there is that little gap, and you tend to go there when you need points in the end of the match, but
No.
he takes a point.
This one is safe. He still has a shot after white. Looks like he does.
And he's one of the greatest cuers, so that shot is not very much of a problem for him.
Is
If he
there
doesn't
an
make it-
enormous fluke coming?
If he doesn't make it, he takes the fluke.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness, what a fluke.
Full spin here. White ball far, far, far away. Gets another kiss, but this time it's no good.
Well, there's a little bit of poetic justice there.
Yeah, I just
So
had a
much
look.
easier.
I just had a look directly to the table, and it wasn't worth trying when you have this shot to play.
That was excellent.
What is
Where's
red
the
doing?
red? Where's the
It's
red?
looking bad.
Oh, that looked bad all the way. That looked like a mistake from the second he hit it.
Yeah, 2 cushion first into the 1 cushion
Yeah.
first into the. Use some speed.
That's what I would have tried, yes. Semi-complicated position. Wow. Wow!
Great shot.
Great.
He didn't like that. He's right about that.
And we are telling the world what a great finisher he is, but he did make a bad mistake on 48. That's good. Typhoon's countdown,
Reaches
9.
51st is the winner.
Yes, whichever player that is, 50 is a win.
Five cushions here. I'm not sure he can just play it naturally. Not sure if the red goes away. Place it on 7. But not enough energy on the backup. Ooh, very exciting shot.
Needed just a little bit more backup, a little bit more speed maybe. Yeah.
It became...
Second ball had to go in the gap first.
And then be fast enough to avoid the kiss in the end. And
Yes.
doesn't look like a good angle. Is it
No.
too short?
No,
Oh
it's
yes,
good.
he gets
It's
it.
good.
Wow, what a shot again.
It's a great shot on match point.
And these guys are more nervous than Tran. I'm sure
Here's the
about that.
Japanese community.
5 cushion is not on, I think, from the red. And the 3 cushion of the white is pretty far away, and he just missed one of those.
I think he has
Really
it.
decent hit.
I think he has
Oh
it.
yes.
Kuya
Strong.
Chinkan beats Typhoon Tashdemir and books his place in the final of the Ankara World Cup to play against Dick Jaspers.